Good. Hi. So I've had another thought today. It's raining here, and I don't know if you've ever done this, but have you ever sat and watched on a pane of glass, like drops of rain that hit, and like some fall faster than others, and so I was just sitting and watching the rain on the glass, and I was noticing kind of the difference of the drops. And as things do, they got me thinking about us, right? So I was imagining, kind of us as those raindrops. And some of those raindrops kind of stick to the glass and are very resistant to moving, right? They just kind of sit there and they hold on to that footing and they don't want to move, right? And wind may come and breeze may come and they kind of hold on. And then other of those raindrops seem to kind of hit and fall quickly, right? They don't even stick very long at all. They just keep it moving. And yet others seem to stick, and then with a little nudge or help from the rain, they fall. There are also those raindrops that might be next to each other, and the rain will come and connect to, and then they'll fall. And yet other raindrops are just sitting still, and other raindrops come like flying past them and pick them up on the way and take them down, right? Um, some move with like the slightest breeze, and some need a lot of wind. And it just got me thinking, who am I? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized I am probably every single one of those raindrops. And probably sometimes I might even be the wind. And I just, I was thinking there are probably times, or there are certainly times, when my raindrop sticks and I'm very resistant to moving. Despite the movement of the raindrops around me, despite the force of the wind urging me to do something else, I stay very stuck in those one places. Where there are other times where I kind of hit on something or a place or a person or an idea or a feeling and I hit on something and the slightest breeze can kind of keep me moving, right? I can just keep it moving. I don't need to get stuck there and I just can keep it moving. Other times I need a very big strong wind to hit me to move. Other times I can get swept up in other raindrops, right? That I can be, kind of taken away by those around me or the things around me, or right, big raindrops come and take me with, and woohoo, and I'm along for the ride with very little kind of involvement of my own will, right? Um, and then I was thinking that sometimes I might also be the wind, right, or the breath. So, an example that comes to mind was I was having a conversation with a friend earlier this week, and she's kind of going through this time of transition, and she's not quite sure kind of where she wants to be. And I have another friend who's a coach, a life coach, and my life coach friend, I think, would just have some decent nudges and insights for my friend who's struggling. So I put them together. So I think I went like and kind of pushed those raindrops together. Um, so I mean that's just kind of where I'm at today in pondering what kind of raindrop I am maybe typically, what kind of raindrop I wish I were, and what kind of wind I could be, right? All of those things. And so I guess the part that I'm kind of contemplating for the day is, am I catching, feeling that subtle breeze? Am I open to the idea that where I am right now maybe could be ever so gently nudged, maybe ever so gently nudged into another raindrop that helps to carry me further along my journey? Am I resistant to those subtle breezes? And if so, why? What's going on? What's the resistance? Maybe it's justified resistance. Am I getting swept up in larger raindrops that seem to just be sure of where they're headed and take me along, and kind of just checking in on myself with those larger raindrops to say, is this a party I want to join, right? So anyway, that's what I have for you today. Hopefully it's not rainy where you are, but if it is, maybe you can spend a little time watching raindrops on your window. But I hope that you are the kind of raindrop that you want to be, or the breeze or the wind that you want to be. And I invite you to think about what kind of raindrop you are in your life more globally, and is it a comfortable raindrop? Is it the kind of raindrop that you strive to be? And you can be, I think, different raindrops in different situations, right? Your raindrop at work might be very different from your raindrop in your romantic life, or very different from your parenting raindrop. So anyway, I invite you to take a look at yourself as a raindrop, or take a look at yourself as a breeze. Be curious about yourself as a raindrop. See where that goes. Anyway, that's what I got for today. Please be well. Please be safe. Please take care of yourself. And may the sun shine where you are.